Lyrius.
Quintonius Lyrius. Okay, and you're going to have to give more information to the messenger. Where is he delivering this to? The house of Quintonius Lyrius.
The senator.
He's a senator?
Yep.
You know he's a senator of what, or what do you know?
No, I know that he served the Empire together in the Senate with my father.
I know that's not going to help the messenger any. There's over 100 senators, over 100 houses. Do you want him to go house to house looking for the house of Quintonius Lyrius?
Well, that's all the information he gave me, so...
You're sure? You don't know where this guy's from or what area he represents? Did you guys not receive a letter from him?
I have the letter. I have the letter, but it doesn't say anything about...
Read the letter.
Hope this letter finds you well. My name is Quintonius Lyrius. I knew your father very well. We served the Empire together in the Senate. Your father was a resourceful man. Everyone knew that. He was always able to find a way to make things happen. I'm wondering if you possess the same talents as your father. If so, you may be in need of your assistance. In fact, I am. Rome is intrigue. Intrigue is Rome. Go to the countryside villa of the center colleague of mine, Athir Sabir, in a hiding place somewhere on Earth. Through me as a box. Find that box, bring its contents to me. They will fit in one small bag. Leave a gold coin on the highest place on the highest structure man-made by this magnificent city. Then I'll know you've returned. So maybe I could always just go leave the gold coin back onto the...
That's a good idea.
...structure.
Yep.
I just wasn't doing that because Aretenzar indicated he would know when I was back. But maybe I gotta go to the Colosseum and leave a gold coin back there.
That's good. So let's go do that. Or yeah.
Okay, so tell me what you want to do then.
I will go to the same spot where we left the gold coin before, the high structure of the Colosseum, and leave a gold coin there again.
It's not just something that you just walk up to. It's a big either flight or a climb. And so what time of day do you wish to do this? And think about how you're going to get to the top of this small narrow thing. So you can climb it, but if that's what you're going to do, either that or flying or levitation. Aretenzar, or can you take your Bill and your little girl downstairs? All right.
I like that little girl.
So, what do you think?
Well, I'd go in the evening, and I would simply climb it.
Okay, so are you heading off there by yourself then?
Do you need me to come with you? I can come. If you're not, you can go do it. That's fine. No matter to me. I'll go to the bar. The tavern.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have any way of disguising yourself. I mean, we can move as a group to a tavern close by, and then I can just set off on my own, and then you guys could just keep an eye out for me.
Yep, we can do that.
Okay.
Okay, so what time of day are you going to leave the boat?
7.
7 in the evening? Okay, so 7 this evening. So Agwunder and Calamar, you are leaving the boat in the harbor, and you're heading up the Palatine Hill towards the Colosseum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you going to walk there?
Yep.
From the harbor, it'll be about a 3.5-hour walk.
Well, where's a carriage? Let's get somebody to get us there in the carriage, for God's sakes.
You can take a cab if you like.
Take a cab.
Okay.
The first couple days that Aretenzar was here, he wasn't able to afford a cab because he realized that he had no money, and so he had to walk. So he went on a long walk up the Palatine Hill in the rain, by the way. Okay, so you'll get a carriage and you'll be taken to the Colosseum. You'll be at the Colosseum by about 8 o'clock in the evening. What are you going to do?
Find a bar.
Okay, a tavern.
Lots of taverns in the Colosseum area. You are inside the tavern.
You're gonna go climb that, put that coin up there now? Is that what you're doing, Calamar?
I'll go do that, yep.
Okay.
Good thing his Latin's bad because he talks awfully loud in this in this tavern. even before he has his first turn. Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
you will leave.
Whatever.
You'll leave the loud Norseman in the tavern, and Calamore, you will head out. Where are you going to go?
To the Coliseum.
Okay, and then you're going to try to go into the shadows and gradually climb your way up to the very top.
Yep.
Okay, you can go to your climbing skill. Do you have anything to help you climb?
I have a magical grappling hook attached to rope.
Okay, so a grappling hook and rope. Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Do you not have the gloves of the light fingers?
Well, I don't know. Hand actions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your hands are critical when you climb.
Then I have the Boots of Adventuring that give me 10% of footwork skills as well, but...
Yeah, okay, so the boots will give you 10. The gloves give you what?
They're at 63%, but 10%. So
Okay,
6%.
That's 16%, so you're adding 36%. Okay,
Okay.
so you're adding 36%. The area that you're climbing for the surface is rough with handholds. That gives you an extra 10%. 36, so you're going to add 46. What is your percentage?
46, you said?
Yep.
96, 96, 106, 111.
Okay, low percentage. You should be fine with all those items.
Try to go make sure I'm silent and in shadows as well.
Okay, stand up. Don't fumble.
Oh, even if I do, I have Mercury looking out for me.
And you should be fine. Roll.
86.
Okay, so you'll move up to the top. You'll put a coin. You'll put a coin up there, and now you have to come down. Roll to climb down.
92.
Ooh, a couple of slips.
Oh,
Overconfident in
slipped a little.
a few spots.
Maybe.
Okay, you will come scampering down. Your shadows during that maneuver. It is about 8 o'clock at night, so you are getting plus 10%. For obstacles, you are getting a plus 20, so that's going to add 30. Do you have anything that you wear that adds to your shadows?
Yeah, the boots add 25.
30, so that's 55, and then color's going to be 65. Add 65, and that's just so you know what your shadows were at. Okay, so you will you'll come back. Are you going back into the tavern to get a Agunda?
Yeah, I suppose I have to.
Okay, so you'll go by and into the tavern where Agunda is.
How much time went by for that?
He was gone for a total of about 45 minutes.
Oh shit! I hardly got a couple drinks in me. For Christ's sakes, could have been a little longer.
What are you doing?
Ordering another drink.
Okay. Okay. So you guys will drink there. Making it back in the wee hours of the morning. Agundar, take off 1,000 copper pieces.
Okay.
You're down to 27,932. Okay, and you are hungover on the morning of the 2nd of July. What is your plan? When you see
are we waiting for this dude to hopefully contact us, maybe? That's the plan?
That's the plan for today.
How long do we wait for the guy?
3 days, I say.
3 days?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, stand by for 1 second.
Okay.
If I pour more points into a spell, can I cast a spell at 20th level?
You cannot use spell points to increase the level modifiers. No.
Okay.
In certain counts, like adding damage or things like that, but not to get a different thing that you couldn't otherwise reach.
Okay.
I did mark down Calamar. Remember we dropped that 100 grand off the party left there. I marked it where it is, so
Yeah.
it's just sitting there at some point. If we're going that way, if we ever look for Bittermore, we might as well grab the 100 grand while we're there.
Yeah, if it's still there.
Well, I buried it, so I made the point of burying it and marking it. So yeah, I mean maybe it won't be there. I don't know, but.
Do you have any locations?
I have a divining rod for like 10 hours. We could go find this guy with the divining rod, I suppose, too.
No, I just thought it's something. If you read the last party reports with the party, didn't they encounter a bunch of harpies, like 17 of them? And they killed them all, but they didn't bother tracking them back for their treasure?
Oh,
I
okay.
was thinking, and we know they're close to Evening Song, or they're kind of in that drow area. So I mean, we could always fly the boat there, get to where we think they were, drop a location or divining rod, find that spot, then I can do my find the tracks and try to track the layer. Or you could probably just track the layer right then and there.
Yeah, we could do that.
I don't know how good Harpy treasure is, so.
Good question. I don't know either.
Messenger, my lord, at the boat delivered.
Thank you.
I got a message here, too. There is a message.
Pharaoh Rome, Frutor Ut, Abetis Hostes. Hang on, let me. Can somebody read Latin here?
I can read some of this. All I got is, never mind. Leave it up to the
Calamar,
woman here.
can you read Latin?
No, I
Okay.
can't.
I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Give
Oh,
it to
shit.
Give it to Calamar to read.
Put this on me, are you? Let me just get my spectacles on.
Google Translator, cut and paste, hop hop.
I know.
Ich hoffe, dass Sie Rom genießen und
Finden
Freunde
Sie Nordisch.
haben.
The translation into Gnomish. So there you go. What did you get for that when you go from Latin to Gnomish to what do you get?
I hope you enjoy Rome to have enemies. So it is that make Carnius Barbarius disappear. When he is gone, I'll be with you. Jesus.
Wow.
Say that again.
What
the
are
fuck?
you getting? What are you getting, Calamar?
I'm getting the same.
Interesting. Read it again.
I hope you enjoy Rome to have enemies. So it is that. Make Carinus Bravicus disappear. When he is gone, I will be with you.
Okay, we need
So
to.
we gotta make somebody disappear.
Yeah, we have to disappear Carnius Bavaricus.
Okay, well he's done. Let's go get him.
What? Like, I don't know, man.
If we go make that guy disappear, we'll meet the guy that you're supposed to see anyways.
But
Or that.
that'll mean we've done basically 2 missions for him for no reason whatsoever.
Exactly.
And not only that, I think Avatar may have killed the first poor fucker that he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, we left him bleeding on the floor with a gut wound. That's pretty good.
Well, it's a rough world out there, Air Tanzar. Sometimes that shit happens.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Kill Cairnus Bavaricus. Must die. He must die. Let's go kill him. Tonight.
Okay.
Would have been nice if this guy would have given us some direction as to where to find Cairnus Bavaricus.
Was.
Okay, you two, go figure out who this guy is.
Ugh.
Okay.
Go down to the tavern and find out.
The last time it cost me 1,000 copper pieces, Captain. And I didn't find anything out, but a good time.
Well,
I don't think we're gonna find. What's the guy's name again?
Cairnus Bavaricus.
Say the last name again.
Bavaricus.
Got a spelling on it?
Bavaricus.
C-U-S. Okay. Carinus Bavaricus.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, what do you want to do?
I guess we're going down to the tavern to find out, see if he's got a. Let's go to. I bet you he sounds like a type of guy that would hang out at a brothel.
What do you think, Oliver? What do you want to do?
I'm going to ask a messenger.
Okay.
If it's possible, I want a list of all the senators in Rome
Okay.
to start.
Okay, so you're telling the messenger that you would like. Are you basically saying to this dude, look, this is what I need, and I'm willing to I'm willing to pay. Bring me back this list.
Yeah.
Okay, so so in that case, you should take off like 1,000 copper pieces off your money.
That's okay.
Okay, put your money down to 19,983.
Don't you live in Rome here?
No.
No?
Okay, then he will head off to the appropriate institution in order to get a present senatorial list, probably from the Senate House itself, and then have to pay somebody to sit and transcribe it. Okay, so late in the evening of the second, and that happens, you're going to have to do this on the 3rd. So it's now it will now be the 3rd when this happens, and you'll do it in the morning. By the mid-afternoon, it is returned to you. I'm going to send it to you. And I'm putting one more day of Latin onto Calamar and Agmundarth language.
Okay.
Okay, so you can check your texts. Did you get that, Bernard? Did it come through?
Yeah. Good Lord. That'll take us 6 months to find this guy.
you send me here?
That's what Kellamore asked for, the list of all the senators. There you go. You know.
Did you send it to me? Because I haven't got it.
Yeah. Just hold on. Outgoing, it's... Yep, should be coming in just... Is it there now?
Yeah.
Okay. Airtensor doesn't seem impressed with your document of all these over 100 names.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Carinus is the guy's name. Vivaricus. How are you? Vivaricus. Christ.
He's the fucking second guy in Rome.
What do you mean?
Here he is.
He's the very second senator under Rome, wasn't he?
That's Carassius Vicarus.
Oh.
Vicarius.
Bad handwriting. We'll find him in here.
Well, I'm sure we will.
Maybe it's time to leave. Pull out the anchor. Head for the high seas. You could always do some pirating.
Good.
Remember, when you're looking for things to do, there's always pirating. Falling down on ships that are passing below and taking their cargo. Keep in mind that you guys also have goods that have been in your cargo for 3 months.
Why did you text this to us? Didn't you email?
Because it would have been much less good. Well, hold on, because I don't have it as a document. I had to take a picture of it. So how would I?
Oh, you took a picture.
So yeah, see, because I have it here,
Right.
but in order to get it, I don't have and it's all in pencil, right? So
Okay, understood.
he doesn't textualize it down. I can see an option. Okay, so did that help you in any way?
I don't see him on there.
Huh.
I guess he's not that important.
Not that important.
Carinus Vivaricus.
There he is. He's an imperial appointment. Imperial appointment of the 40. 1, 2, third row, third from the bottom.
You're saying he's on the list? He's a senator?
He's on the
list. He's an imperial appointment. There he is.
Yeah.
Nice work, Kellamore.
Okay, so here's the next plan. Send for a different messenger.
Okay.
And I want all the information that this person can provide me of this Canarius Bavarius guy.
Okay. How detailed of a profile do you want?
I just want to know where he's from and where he lives.
Okay.
But this time, Airtensor, when this messenger comes back and we get information, you should mind blast him and eat his brain.
Okay.
Well,
But,
this is
disappearing a messenger that we've sent for.
yeah. Well, yeah. Basically, we'll ask for a messenger. He'll come back, hopefully give us information we need, just where he lives and who this guy is. Mind blast him, eat him. Well, I don't want because if our next step is to go kill this guy, then obviously, he's a loose end.
Okay, so you want this guy to head off to find out. You want to know. Your information was where he's from.
Yeah.
Where he's from and where he lives when the Senate is sitting in Rome.
Okay, so just generic, simple information. Okay, so take 1,000 off your money.
Okay.
You're down to 18,983. The messenger heads off.
So you just need to find out where he lives then go to his house and make him disappear?
Pretty much, or wait until he leaves.
Okay.
Do you want to have somebody who knows about wine come in and check your cargo?
Yes.
See how the wine's do?
Yeah.
Okay. The gal come in. You can take out 1,000 copper pieces.
Doesn't Calamar know about wine?
Why wouldn't you just pay me 1,000?
Yeah. Like, he knows his own vineyard. He's a wine guy.
Okay, and roll percentage. And as long as you do not roll a fumble percentage, your wine is fine. Do not roll 96 or higher. Actually, yeah, about 90 or higher. Below 90. Let's go below 90.
75.
Okay, he will advise you. He will say, I wouldn't just leave the wine sitting in these conditions for too much longer. And even colder, damper conditions. It's not so much only temperature, but also humidity. And he goes on and on and on and on and on, even all this stuff. And then he heads off. Saying, but for now, your wine is fine. Has not lost any quality.
All right. Good.
And off he goes. Okay. It is the 4th of July when the message comes back. The individual of which you are asking about is a relatively recent appointment. He has reached the rank of legatus. He is in command of a legion. In fact, he commands. Going to get the legion that he commands for you. He commands the 12th Legion, okay, the 12th Legion, the Legion Mediolanum. So he is legatus of the 12th Legion, and when he's in Rome, he will give you an address of an apartment that he does rent at present, although he is not presently in Rome, has not been in Rome for some time, and is believed to be at present out with his legion.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Okay? That's what the messenger will come back to you with. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm going to walk over to the messenger.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to let my tentacles come out from under the hood, and I'm going to say to him, you do not speak of us to anybody. Look at me. Know that I can find you at any time.
I'm a professional. I do this for a living. Opening my gob would only make me very poor at what I do.
Very good. Understood.
Okay. He will not,
No, he ain't gonna rat us out.
and he will head off the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Well, he's out with his legion.
He's out with his legion.
Well, that's no good. We can't take on a guy who's got a whole flippin' legion with him.
Okay, so we can go out and look for this guy, but we have a cargo hold full of wine sitting here right now.
Let's go cash it in.
What else do you have?
We have marble.
Because we were going down to the Savage Lands there.
Those
We have old savage lands.
Savage lands?
where
I don't
are
know.
savage lands?
That's what
We-
Cameron calls the South.
Oh, okay. Fucker.
Okay, so where can we unload this wine?
Well, where were we planning? Where was it Remy wanted to go?
He wanted to go back on into the dark continent, is it called?
Yeah, he wants to go to Hyboria, continent of Hyboria, and down in Argos. You might find a good market in Argos for this. Maybe in that country.
Yeah.
That was my thought of why we went.
Apollonia.
Why we bought the way we bought.
Corinthia is another good country that might take this wine and marble. We could stop at Midway and just have a check to see what they say. The wine might be good sale there.
over in Shem.
Kim? Okay.
Yeah, why does that ring a bell, Aratenzar? That name is where I thought maybe that's where we were going with this stuff.
Yeah, that's right in the area where he wanted to look for these teeth of Walur.
Right. That's right.
Well, there's a thought that we could drop these goods off, get our money. We could also then do a divining rod to be drawn towards this senator that we need to kill, and we could go kind of scout out. But I don't even know what front's Rome fighting on right now. That would be Egmundar. You would be the best one to know where the Roman legions are.
They could be fighting some. I don't even really know where Rome is stationed. Maybe against Alcavia up in that area would be a front they might be on. The Alcavian front, maybe, would be my guess. Because I wouldn't think they'd go too terribly far. I mean, we just finished fighting in Daneland against Knowles. Some of my troops were there, and English troops were there, and Teutonians. But I might say, yeah, the Alcavian in that territory maybe. But I don't think they're fighting. They might just be stationed there. So I haven't heard a lot what Rome's up to.
Well, there's always asking for more information of where this guy is, I guess.
The military
Yeah.
of the legions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we could ask where his legion is stationed right now. Would be a good question to ask or somebody to find out for us.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Why don't we do that first?
Yeah, let's ask that same messenger or whatever that dude was we hired. Let's ask him.
Okay. You want to know the present locations of the Roman military?
Yes.
And for certain, you want the location of the 12th Legion.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Gallimore, take 1,000 copper pieces off.
Jesus.
You're down to 17,983.
I'll pay the next one, Kellamore. I could have done this one too, bud.
No, you pay the port fees.
Fuck yeah. Fuck off.
Fuck here.
All right. The following day, on July the 5th, I'm adding 2 more days to your guys' Latin language.
Hey.
The messenger will return with the information. Fifth of July, 3:52. Now been about 12 days since you guys got back from the Great Glacier.
We needed to rest in the warmth of Rome anyway.
Yep, lots of tanning, drinking on the deck of the ship. As long as
Oh,
that
yeah.
little girl. But the painful thing is that little girl, right? Do you mind if she's around, Calvert?
Where did she come from?
She's a little child that's been turned into a ghoul, and Aratenzar has begun to enhance her. So he's given her long black nails that do extra damage. He's sharpened her teeth, so they do extra damage, and she's able to shriek and leap 60 feet through the air. So she's not very pleasant right now.
Well, I'm sure she'd probably, if they give me a wide berth, I have a 50% chance to basically destroy her.
She isn't really aware of it. She doesn't seem afraid.
Okay, well then she can just feed me drinks then.
Okay.
Yep. Legion number 12. There's no troops anywhere.
What's that?
There is no such. I don't understand. Does legio mean legion?
You see, there's been a transcription error, hasn't there? You learned that it was Legion 12. That's what you thought that you were given. Hold on, was the X was it actually a V? Where did it say the Legion was from? There's one other bit of information. Legion 12, and then
It
Legion.
says Italica.
Do you remember what the extra information was, Calamore?
No, I'm not getting any of these messages.
Check your email.
Yeah.
According to the information that's come back, at present there is no 12th Legion.
No, that's what I mean.
Because the 12th Legion would be Italica, but it's not presently formed. But when you were given the information,
He was out of town.
now hold on, wasn't it a written document that you were given? Right? You asked for information. Did the guy come back and tell you? Or was it a
He
messenger?
told us.
He told you. Damn it,
Told us.
okay.
Yeah.
Calamore then, what do you remember?
Nah, I don't remember any of it. I didn't write it down.
Damn it.
Fuck, Aratenzar, you're right there. What the fuck?
Fuck, Aratenzar.
What do you mean I'm right there?
Well, write shit down.
Do you want to pay for the information again?
Yep,
Okay.
I'll pay for it. I'll pay this time.
Okay, take 1,000 off of Agmundar, putting it at 26,932. He will come back and say not the 12th Legion, the 7th Legion. Or sorry,
Okay.
not the 7th, the 8th Legion. The key word is Mediolanum.
Okay.
Mediolanum. It's actually the 8th Legion. Its location, Libya.
Africa.
Well, across the sea.
Okay.
Northern Ghana. That's where his legion is presently stationed.
This is just ridiculous.
You got a crazy good army, though.
Agwinder is more interested in the information from a military standpoint.
Yeah.
I
Give a shit about that, Yahoo. They get. That means.
It's coming. The Roman army's coming.
There's 50. He's got 5,700 guys with him that are like probably 10th level and above.
Yeah. So we don't tangle with them.
Oh, that's okay. Fuck. Have you ever been into a Roman encampment, a military place? It ain't easy to get in, buddy.
When they come into Rome, there are no troops allowed into Rome. He's not always with his army. He goes home and farms his fields as well. We wait for that.
This guy don't farm nothing.
He's not always with his army though either.
No, and that's the only way you're going to get him is when he's not with his thing. So,
Yep.
I think anyways, but that's my opinion.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't really think going into a army encampment in Libya is a wise idea at this point.
Calamore?
Yeah, I mean, we don't know the exact situation.
I mean, they're probably just stationed there as that could be one of their provinces, I'm guessing.
Okay, we're running low on cash again here, guys. So what we can do is for a few days, we can cut straight across the ocean,
Okay?
find someplace to sell this wine, and then just come back
What else
in
is
time for
What else is in your cargo? Marble?
marble and wine.
Okay, so that's what you have to sell.
Yeah. So by the time we get back, maybe his
Yeah.
reach its way back.
He could be at home, for that matter.
We would probably still beat him back at that point.
Yeah, unless he's actually just policing a province, then he's there for quite some time,
That's true.
right? I just know how troop movements work. I mean, Romans are different than mine, guys, but I mean, I think he'll be there for quite some time.
Yeah, he may be stationed there as
As a year, you could have a year stationing there, right?
yeah, he could be making residence there.
Yeah,
Or does he have a residence here in town?
He has an apartment that he rents out.
yeah.
Whether he's there-
Assuming when he comes to Rome, he's got his place there, so
And you have the address.
Okay, well, he's coming back then.
we
Is
just don't know when. At some
Is the
point.
Senate sitting right now?
The Senate is presently sitting.
And he's not there.
He's presently in Libya with his army.
Right.
Okay,
You wanna-
let's go break into his apartment, you and I.
Why are we going to break into his apartment?
He just wants to go back to his old teenage B&E days. You know, see if he can.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, then let's go sell this wine and then come back to Rome.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. We can even do a flyby over Libya and locate the armies.
Yeah, we could do that. That's a good call. At least we know where he is.
Okay, so what is your destination from Rome then?
Do we know where in Libya he is? Because Libya is kind of big.
That is true, actually.
I'll bring up a map. If you guys wish to go to maps, you can go into the into the
Share
map
your
room
screen.
of the cave. Now I'm going to go into Kusungana Shimar. I want the north coast. No?
Northeast was no.
Instead, it's going to be Greece, Egypt, Creighton. That's the word.
Left my phone in the car this morning. Went out about 10:30 to go get it, and guess who's wandering down the street?
Who?
Paula Fernandez.
Oh,
Or Wardolph. I have no idea what her last name is right now.
still my name. For some weird reason. I guess she's used to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we really have a compelling reason to go do a flyby though?
Over here.
No, not really, because it's like finding a needle in a haystack, because we don't really know what we're looking for there.
This is referred to as Libya.
Right.
This is Egypt here, right?
Mhm.
So if you zoom out here, so this is Egypt. This is Libya.
Yeah.
Okay. The coast directly, so it's directly south of Rome. It's actually exceedingly close. It's directly south on the coast, and that's the coast. Salem, Cyrene, these are the cities along the coast. Heavy forested, surprisingly lush, jungle-like almost. So weird terrain. That's the region that they refer to as the Roman possession of Libya. They hit the Lake Forest, yeah.
I mean, if I had to wager guess, I'd say he's at the capital of Libya, but
Which is, hold on, the Cyrene.
like that's where I would say he probably is. Just guessing.
Oh, hold on. Senator Polis. Interesting. See, look. There's other cities. There's a city over here. Coastal Patium. That's where the army will be. Right on the edge. There's actually you don't see it here. There's a fort here and there's a road that runs south.
Okay.
Right on the edge of the forest, and it's called Corso Patio.
He's in a city called Corso Patio.
Okay.
Just east of Cyrene, right on the border of the Sanja Forest.
And Rome's over here. So that's where he's located. Where do you guys want to go with your wine and with your marble?
Yeah.
Well, we would almost guaranteedly, I think. What was the...
Calamar, is there anywhere that you want to go with the ship?
Hmm.
You guys need a destination.
What were these cities down here that we were always hanging out for a while?
Those are in Hyboria. Those are the cities of Zingara and Argos.
Argos.
Angara, Argos.
That's the cities of Messantia and Cordova.
Yes, we were in Argos and Messantia a lot.
Yeah.
We go back over to Argos.
Yeah. They're fairly. They like their. I think they'd like their wine and marble. I think it would go good there. They'd pay for it. I think. I mean, I don't know.
Well, we're not trapped to going to one spot too. So
No,
if we
that's true.
go there and they want to shaft us.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do a focus run then.
Wow. So you're going to go from Rome. You're going to cross out into the Red Lays. You're going to go to Midway Island. From Midway Island, you're going to go directly across. You want to go your usual route over the canal.
Yeah.
And then down the coast south into Hyboria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a route that
You know,
we've
we
done.
should pick up again at some point. Is those Drow textiles? Those were a big payday.
Absolutely. We should go back up to the Drowlands too and pick up those textiles.
Once we cash this in, we should fly up to the Drowlands and get some of that Drow textiles.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So the ship is getting ready to set sail.
We are setting sail.
Okay. It's been sitting for 3 months, so the crews, we got to get the ship ready. Some things the crew can do, some things they can't. In order to get it ready, clear all the barnacles off the bottom. Okay.
As we set sail, Robert, I'm going to cast a prayer.
We're going to set sail on the 6th of July.
Okay?
First destination point is across and then towards Midway Island. Your journey to Midway Island should take 3,360 miles. 3,360 miles.
I am going to cast into storing 2 10-point Winthrop's Undead Summoning 4.
Okay.
I'm going to use it to
It's
summon.
going to take you 5 days. 5 days to sail there. To
Okay.
make the island. Okay. You're going to cast 2 spells.
Yeah.
You're deciding what you're bringing in now. Make the decisions now, and then cast them into story. When you get ready to sail, what are you casting, Gundar?
I'm gonna put an ice skin on myself.
Okay. So okay, going over to your current
This
effect.
Hara og Fulmin Zukra.
Steig aus dein Graben.
Okay. One of your 3 ice skills crossed off. Go into your current effects. May 27th would have been off June 27th. Okay, so that puts ice skin on. Is that 4 plus 1d4?
It's
And
it's a level 2 plus 1d4 stone skins.
2 plus 1d4. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the date we're leaving, Robert?
July the 6th.
Okay. I still have Demon Bane in effect.
Okay.
The other 2 protections are gone. Protection from cold and wintry journey.
Okay. All right. The ship lifts up and sets sail with the 3 of you on board. So that means that you're going to be taking shifts to fly. Arakenza will fly every night. You 2 will interchange during the day.
Okay.
Five days journey. Do you wish to fly low enough so that you can scout the waters for ships?
Yes.
Okay, so on a 1, it'll be an encounter, 2 will be a storm, 3 will be you'll spot a ship.
Okay.
The choice of if you wish to take action on it, based on the size and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Going for your first day. Smooth sailing. Now, 1 on the dice is storm. 1 storm to encounter. 3 ship sighted. There's a storm on your first day out from roll, and that is not a good sign for Poseidon. Sailing out, move out, and boom! Into a storm you go. Okay, the Eretenzar will come up and take the wheel in order to fight the storm. What is your skill flying a sailing ship?
good. I
Okay.
have 205 focus days for it's better.
Okay, so let's make sure that we're adding the days that we are sailing here. That's 205 focus days or 205. What exactly does it say?
Good. 205 focus days of 405.
Nice.
Oh, cool. You already know where you're going? Okay. Here we go. So we need a 56% or under. So let's get the roll.
45.
You got her.
Nice work, Captain.
Whew.
Wow.
Okay, a wicked night of flying on your first day out, but ship comes through unscathed, without damage. Okay. Now keep in mind that once a storm is rolled, before you roll that percentage, if you ever wish to do anything like control weather, right? Because you have different people who pray. That's the point. If crew wishes to use supernatural means to avoid damage to ship, such as teleport, calm storm, shield, etc. It must be done before the damage roll. So it would actually be done after that roll. You do control that first, but before you roll how much damage the ship takes.
Okay.
All right, into day number 2. That's a 3 on the dice. That is ship sighted. Ship sighted on your 3rd day out. Okay, so I'm going to roll to see the size of the ship. Okay, so 1 second. Tell me right here. Okay, you have spotted on this day looks to be a Roman military schooner you largely use for patrolling narrow seas and coasts. It looks like it is a small, fast, sturdy ship built for combat on the sea, and you would estimate that it has a crew of about 90.
I don't think, let's leave that one alone.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that one's there to keep
Take a
ships
pass
like
on
ours
that.
away.
Yeah.
Carrying on.
Okay, continuing on into day number. Was that day number 2 that I just wrote? That's
Yeah.
2 in a row,
2
yeah.
days. Yeah.
Okay, day number 3. It's an 8. Day number 4.
How many days?
Pleasant
until we
day.
get to midway?
5.
Okay.
Day number 4. Out in the seas now. It's a 1 again.
Ah.
Storm comes up again. Okay, so wicked weather on this leg. On the 4th day, we hit a storm. We need a roll of 56% or under from air from Windsor.
What the hell? Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go.
50.
He does it again. He pulls it through.
Fuck me.
Cargo and ship is safe. Because keep in mind, if he misses that roll, at that point it goes to a percentage roll to see what percent of the ship has been damaged. And it could be anywhere from the entire ship being destroyed on a 95 to 100 down to 1% of its value. So it's basically a percentile roll.
Good work,
Okay.
Captain.
2 of that going to day number 5. We're going to hit Midway Island by the end of today. It is a 9. We're in Midway Island. Whew, rough sail. Okay, during those 5 days, I'm going to move the calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Calamar and Egmundar 5 days onto your. What language are the 2 of you speaking to each other in?
What do you want to speak in?
Shamari.
Okay,
Yeah.
5 days onto your Shamarian.
Well, okay, I was going to say you could, wouldn't hurt in Latin or whatever just to practice because we seem to be in Rome quite a bit.
No, you're terrible at it.
Well, that's why I need to fucking practice, dickhead.
Butchering the language.
I can't. I
Okay, 5
can't
days
handle it.
there. Okay, you can
No
put
fucking teacher, are you? Fuck you.
you can put 3 focus days or 5 non-focus days onto your sailing skill, depending what you're keeping it track in. So for Egmundar is up to 34 non-focus days. Actually, yeah, that's right. 34 non-focus days, and Calamar will get 5 days, and you're up to 20. I assume those are non-focus too, so I'll put that up to
Non-focus days, yeah.
29. Okay, and you've added that Artenza?
Yep.
Okay, and you added 3, right?
Yep.
Your total? Okay, you pull in, you come into Midway Island. Midway Island, of course, is a very important trading island. The map of Midway's in that same folder in the Greece, Egypt, Creighton folder. Actually, no, that's a better, let me get a better one than that. Yeah, where is the actual? Oh yeah, there's a folder called Midway, and we're going to look at Midway Island West. And on Midway Island West, you come to 2 cities. So on the west side of the island, you guys are going to go to a city called Port Seconder.
Are we even going to put into port? There's no point in paying the 10,000 to do so.
That's up to you.
So we just keep going?
Yeah, keep on sailing.
Yeah.
Right on.
The only guy will be in checking markets. Look at your captain's log.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna. I want you guys to be keeping this in mind rather than me. The captain's log that you keep, not so much the captain's log, but more your cargo records,
Yeah.
show you where you sell what.
Yeah.
Make sure when you're passing over places, go to that log and say, "Have we been here before? What did we sell here? What did we buy here?" And it may add information because Midway is one of the richest commercial areas just because it's called Midway. It's right in the center. It's at the center of a trade of an entire trade network going north, south, east, west. And I believe that if you look at your last Midway visit, you made huge money. But correct me if I'm wrong.
We made huge money on the Midway one with the Drow Textiles. Massive money.
Was this where you sold the Drow textiles?
Yeah. Huge. 10-to-1 we made on this one. On the Drow Textiles.
Are you in the cargo hold?
No, I'm not, but I just
Okay.
remember selling it at Midway.
Drow
Okay.
Textiles, Port Skeeter,
Yes. Port Seconder.
Midway.
So just so you know, you're back in the same city you were. So you would kind of know the city a bit.
Yeah.
And this was where you dropped off the Drow
the
textiles.
Drow Textiles.
What did you buy here?
In Port Seconder, we bought sugar.
Okay.
And
We fucked up on the sugar one. We sold it, and that was a bad deal.
that was a bad deal.
Yeah. So things like this are important to keep in mind.
Yeah.
So your only advantage of going down into Port Sector, aside from remembering that information, would be if you wanted to check the market for wine or a marble.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to see what they sell here, in case you want to pick up something different.
I can look. Just give me a minute here. I'll figure it out.
Gonna figure what out?
What they import and export here.
He claims that he actually owns this island.
Yes, I do.
Well, we're not gonna sell our marble or wine here, and our ship is full up.
So do you wish to? So he's just doing a quick check before you go down.
Yeah, we can keep going. That's okay.
You probably don't want to go down, right?
We
Yeah,
have
keep going. That's
All
fine.
right, keep going.
Okay, flying over top. Okay, where's your next destination point?
Next destination point is the channel.
Okay, the big crossing.
Yeah.
Cross here.
Yep.
Okay. Cross over.
I do have some other information though about our wine. I just conquered a country, Zamora, and they import wine. Is one of their imports.
Zamora?
Yeah,
Where is Zamora?
we were in it. We were in the city, the wicked city of Shadazar, as our rapscallions. Yeah, Midway imports grain, meat, salt and spices, textiles, and manufactured goods.
The journey to the canal is a journey of 4,000 miles that will take you 5.5 days to get there. Call it 6. Do you wish to continue on to the canal? Let's go. Okay, continuing on to the canal. Six-day journey. Day number 1 is a 7. Day number 2. It is a 3. Ship
Nice.
sighted. Ship sighted on day number 2 off the coast of Midway Island. Rolling for the size of the, ooh, it's a small one, it's a 2. Okay, so, Kate, just hold on 1 second. Spotted a small merchant vessel. Hold on. It is sailing, it is sailing, it is low. It is sailing away from Midway Island as well. It is crossing out. It is crossing out, heading towards the Sugar Islands. A small merchant vessel. It is waving no national banner. Your vessel, and so this vessel is a 2. Right? Your vessel's a what? An 8? Is it 7 or an 8?
Okay.
Okay. This one is a 2. Ship has been
It's
sighted.
probably not carrying much, but we could attack it. But the situation is, if we do, we don't have any room on our cargo to take anything.
Yeah, we just take their money and go. And then scuttle that ship.
And then what?
I don't feel like it's worth it. If we're going to do pirating, let's empty the cargo hold and get out
Yes.
and pirate.
And then pirate, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, let it be.
Okay. Over top of the small merchant ship you go. Okay. Day 3. It's a 1 again. Okay. You
Holy
moved
fuck.
into a storm.
Seriously.
Third 1 out of 10 rolls.
27.
27%. Aerodensar flies through it.
Well done, Captain.
Day number 4. 7. Day number 5. 9. Day number 6. You are going to be pulling in to the east side of the canal. You have reached the east side of the Aztec Elven Canal. Fly right on over. Just hold on. Okay, I'm going to move the calendar 6 days forward. Well, I'm starting from right. The 12th, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. July the 18th. July the 18th, putting 6 days onto your Shamari language. $203 for Agundar. And 556 Calamar. Okay. Okay, and you can put 3 focus days or 6 non-focus days onto your sailing. Okay, you have reached the eastern edge of the canal. You are continuing forward. Now, make sure to note the last time that you ate. Airtenzer.
Starting to get hungry now. Yeah.
How long has
A little hungry, bud?
I'm ideally I would have eaten 5 days ago.
Okay, and so what kind of penalty are you presently under?
Not any yet.
Not yet, but you're just getting a bit hungry, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need us to go down and get an elk or an Aztec feet?
Do you think that they could build back if you just took the edge off of them?
No.
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 Okay. It would taste good though. Okay. Across the canal you go. Where's your destination after the canal? You're starting to follow the coast down?
Yep.
Okay. $2,400-mile journey along the northern edges of the, going through the Aztec lands, over the canal, and then across the borders of Asgard and Vanaheim. It's going to be a journey of about 3.5 days, and then you can begin to move south. Yeah, that's right. No, no, you're going along the coast right now. Yeah. So about 3 1/3 days to hit from here to here.
We just cut it straight across here, though. We can cut it
Yes.
across the land.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna cut some.
Aratenzar is getting hungry. He's changing course. He's saying instead, cut across land, cut right down the center of the Hyborian continent from the canal, crossing over top of barren Hyperborea, moving into the mountains of Brachylia, okay, into Brachylia, and then down into Numidia, through Ophir. Where's your destination? And then down into Argos?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, right across the continent. All right. That journey to get, and you're, show me where you're on this map here.
We're heading out towards
Byzantium?
Yeah.
So you're, okay. 26 centimeters. Okay, 26 times 160. Journey of 4,160 miles. 720 miles every 24 hours is going to take you
6 days.
6 days. But this time you're going across land.
Yeah, we're crossing land.
Okay, what height do you wish to fly at?
3,000 feet.
3,000 feet. Okay, 6-day journey starting on the 18th of July. Day 1. It's a 3, and you're now no longer looking for ships, so it goes to nothing. 2, it's an 8. 3, it's a 5. 4, it's a 9. 5, it's a 5. How many days did I say? 6.
That's 5 days. 1 more day.
1 more day, it's an 8.
Nice.
Okay, so you come right across the center of the continent. Wow. You come across, yeah, so you go right through the center, over all those land masses at a high height, and you have come to the coast, and the nation of Argos, and the sprawling city of Messentia. Okay? Okay. So I have to put 6 days onto each of their Shamarians.
I'm putting 3 more focus days onto the ship flying.
But you have been doing exceedingly well. Based on that streak of bad luck, those are some key rolls. Okay, and then 6 more days. That's 46 for Aigmundar, and 41 for Kalor. Okay. You come sailing into the city of Messentia. 10,000 copper pieces, port fees.
I'll pay.
Okay. Aigmundar is taking off 10.
Yeah.
Okay, that puts you to 16,932. Okay. You are in Missantia. Sprawling city, capital of Argos. Keep in mind that we have that entire city map from Missantia. This is a city. What do you remember was the last things you did when you were here at Missantia?
In Missantia.
Check your cargo rosters.
Yeah.
Might have sold some slaves.
I don't think you've ever transported slaves.
Oh, maybe not. No, they
No,
just
we were
didn't
transported slaves.
have slaves here.
Hell, I don't think we've ever sold anything here. I think we've just put into port here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Didn't we put in for repairs?
Yeah, this is where we always just ended up for repairs.
Okay, that's good to know. So you don't know much about what's produced here or the selling price for various goods. Going to bring up a map. If you wish to see a map, it's actually almost just as easy to go to Google and under an image search for Argos, or Missantia. Okay. Okay, what do you want to do when you arrive into Hyboria?
See what they'll give us for our wine and our marble.
Okay, so you're going to head into the markets of Missantia?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. When you get out into the main markets, you can tell that what they produce and what's coming in to be moved out of here is the first things that you see are a lot of wood They're selling a lot of, there's actually people selling ships, large and small, so large ship contractors. So far, you've seen a fair amount of foodstuffs for sale. Trade. Argos is a prime location for trade. The river meets the sea here, and it connects to a lot of the interior Hyborian nations into Byzantia, but it's also a central location on the coasts of the chartered continent, allowing it to dominate trade. The group of pirates that function off the coast of here called the Barakan pirates. They tend not to prey upon our Gaussian vessels, but they will hit other vessels. Everything is traded inside the cities, and so there's a great degree of goods that are for sale. The nation has never been rich in the agricultural produce. Wheat, olives, and grapes are its primary agricultural products, although it does little trading in its produce. Wheat, olives, and grapes. Its wealth comes from its location at the hub of the three major trade routes.
So I'm sorry, it sells wheat, olives, and grapes, right?
No,
No, it
those are
doesn't.
the agricultural commodities that it produces, and it doesn't trade it much in those commodities.
Okay.
So it's not looking good for wine so far. Byzantia, the city you're in, is famed for its clockmakers and finesmiths. There's a lot of jewelry sold here from the gold mines in Argos' hills. So they do sell gold. And a lot of jewelry. Byzantia trades mirrors, silk clothing, armor, weapons, and shields. So in this city in particular, you can purchase mirrors, silk clothing, armor, weapons, and shields. Now hold on, those items that I just gave you there,
Yeah.
they are imported into Byzantia and into Argos from Shem. Okay, so they purchase these items. They are for sale here, so you can buy them here, but they actually purchase them from Shem. From Kush, they buy beads, silk, sugar, and weapons. There's a lot of trade moving through here.
But it's not looking good to sell our wine here.
When you come in, as you're searching around, checking, you bought this wine where?
In Rome. So this is from wine from the other side of the world.
It is. It is. So the problem is that it's not a known commodity.
Mm-hmm.
So you can tell that they have a kind of they have a snobbery view of their wines that they know. They have very little stock in wines they don't know. What you find is that you could probably get so here's your price coming in for your wine, 0.65. You would get 0.65 for your wine, and for the marble coming from Rome, you would get 1.12. 1.12.
Move
That's
on.
losing money overall. It's no good.
And the problem here is that the commodities that you have are not rare here at all. This is a prime hub trading center that moves goods through here. So there's actually a large amount of marble, and there's a large amount of different wines here.
Well, who thought this was a place to go?
Yeah, I thought this was a place to go. I'll take.
Okay, well, you got us here. We can sail across to Zamora because I know they import wine.
This is an excellent place also to pick up things
Mhm.
that you couldn't find elsewhere. Like you think about, the key was thinking about things that I was listing there. They can be purchased here.
Yeah.
And that's stuff that's very fine produce material.
All right then. What we do is keep heading south.
Well,
We head south a few days and put into the next big port city and sell the stuff.
but we're almost as far south as we can go here. Almost. We're gonna sail
No, we're
that,
halfway down.
that much further south.
We're only halfway down the continent.
But I don't know what's further down. You run into the jungle. And then you got Wittsburg in there.
Keep in mind, at any point, you can also stop and say, let's undertake a mission here, right? At any point, wherever you want to.
Well, I know if we sail east, straight east pretty much, we'll run right in. And I do know, all I'm saying is I know that Zamora imports wine. So that's a good thing.
Where is Zamora here now?
It's probably a day or two sail away. Maybe 2 days, I'm thinking.
Okay. Yeah, we just kind of flew right past it. All right.
It's on the interior, but we're able to transport at high speeds here, so that's a benefit for us.
Okay, we're pulling out of port and heading to Zamora. What do you know about Zamora and Marble?
That one I don't really know. Just hang on a second. I'll see what I can find out for you on that.
Because we can sell
It is-
Marble
it is
here
a-
for a profit.
Zamora is a theocracy, or it was. Albornia just conquered it. Zamora is the nation of the spider god Yazud. You guys were at one of their. You guys have actually been in Zamora.
We've been here.
When you guys went to the city of Eringen, the holy city way up north. You remember that black spider statue that shot those at negation rays?
Right.
That's Zamora.
Okay.
Okay. So and now Albornia has moved in from the north and conquered it.
Okay.
Now, the point that I'm making is that it's a theocracy, heavily priests. Keep in mind that you're also trying to sell marble, which is good to build temples.
That's true.
Yes.
Okay, we'll keep our
And we just happen to be building some temples as we speak.
Except those aren't quite out of marble.
No, that's true.
Okay, taking off and flying to Zamora.
Okay. Okay. So, do you want to then halt here then?
Yeah.
And then, okay. All right. All right. So we'll. You're getting ready to head off, and it looks like this is as far as you're going to get.
Not a weapon swung tonight.
Not a weapons. July the 18th. Where you guys are up to, and you're in Missantia. Al, is your view of Lloyd's vision something that it would be better to wait until he can see to fight his big battle, or do you think it matters?
I don't think he can see close up. He can see his sheet. He can read.
Yeah?
He'd be okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
think
want him to-
as long as
I
he's
don't
got a
want him
good
to die.
view, if he's close up, he can see okay. On like he watches TV, but he's got to be